Hey everybody, this is Chris Pramis. I'm from Green Renine Publishing, and tonight we're going to play Blue Rose, the RPG of romantic fantasy.
Yeah! Woo!
Boom. Emily.
Hey! Hi everybody! Chris is a longtime friend of mine, so I'm really glad that he's here to help us raise some money for the kids. We are playing Blue Rose. It's going to be a really good time. I'm here with a bunch of friends from Hyper RPG and the past and such, and we are gonna get into it. But first, I want to talk to you a little bit about Halo, just in case you're just tuning in. We are currently raising money for the Halo Foundation, which is a really amazing organization that helps kids around the world. Halo stands for Helping Art Liberate Orphans, so they provide really amazing services. They help kids get into homes and group homes and get education, get art therapy, and help them work through some of the more difficult things that have happened in their lives. So we're really grateful to be working with them again. We worked with them last year, and we raised $68,000, which was amazing. We helped them create a new home for some kids in Uganda, and we were able to sponsor 4 more kids to come onto into their homes. So we're really proud of that, and we're really excited that so far I think we've raised enough money to, is it 26 kids that we've sponsored, Laura?
Yeah.
Yes, 26 kids, and that is amazing. So thank you guys so much, and we're gonna continue trying to keep that trend going. I would like to challenge you guys to sponsor 3 kids this episode, or this show, and if we can sponsor 3 kids, then we're gonna do a really amazing giveaway of these Geek Chic, what is it? A scimitar. It's super beautiful. Geek Chic makes amazing tables and other gaming wear. Please don't kill me.
I won't. No.
I'm here to raise money for the kids.
And so you're giving away both?
One of them for
Cool.
the first one. So we're gonna give away one of these if we can reach those 3 kids.
Feels sturdy. Good.
Yeah, super beautiful.
Good hand
so
feel.
That's your incentive to sponsor 3 kids. Yes, a bludgeoning object.
It's a bludgeoning scimitar usable by clerics.
Exactly. So let's jump into it, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
It's time.
All right.
I'm hyped.
Well, I'm glad you're hyped. So tonight we're going to play Blue Rose. As I mentioned, it is the RPG of romantic fantasy. And that is basically, it's a game inspired by the fiction of people like Mercedes Lackey, Diane Duane, Tamara Pierce, and we created the game to be sort of a counterpoint to D&D and that style of games, which were inspired more like by Robert E. Howard, Michael Moorcock, Tolkien, that sort of stuff. So one of the major differences between Blue Rose and other games is that you are part of a good kingdom. Like, you like it, you enjoy it, you want to defend it from dark and sinister forces.
That is unusual.
I know. So instead of being cynical murder hobos, you are all members of what's called the Sovereign's Finest. And this is an organization where you work for the Queen, and you are essentially the Queen's like troubleshooters who go throughout the land and sometimes beyond the land. Basically solving problems for people and making sure if there's, an incursion of dark fiends or something like that you are there. And also to provide justice when needed, sometimes out in remote areas, like they need a representative of the Queen, and that is you all. So I'm going to show you a map. Ta-da! So this is the setting. You'll see in the middle there is Aldis. That is the kingdom of the Blue Rose, where you all live. And you will note a couple things. Down to the south here is a nation called Jaron. And then you'll note, maybe?
Can you lift it up a little bit?
Oh, I can?
There you go.
Is that better? Now you can't see my face. You'll note in between Aldis and Jarzon, there is a big swamp. And that is going to be the focus of our adventure tonight.
Instead of fire swamp.
Are there rodents of unusual size?
I don't believe they exist.
I mean, maybe. So, just very briefly, the idea of the setting is that there was this old kingdom a long time ago in sort of a mythic age that people look back on with varying degrees of fondness. And it essentially splintered apart when there was a lot of corruption from sorcery and this sort of stuff. That led to this empire of thorns, and then to these sorcerer kings who sort of divided things up and warred against each other and used sorcery in nasty ways and all this and that. Finally, there was like a big rebellion, and most of the what are now nations freed themselves in various ways, and only one of those sorcerer kings survived. Until recently. So there was one of these Sorcerer King kingdoms in that swamp area, and basically when it was destroyed, like the whole land was rent and this river was rerouted, and that created this swamp which made a convenient barrier between Jarzon and Aldis. And those two nations do not always get along. Aldis is all about, like, do you want to live free? Come here. We take all refugees. Better than America.
Shots fired.
Right? And Jarzon, they practice a very... what's the word I'm looking for? A sort of intolerant faith, where they're all about worshiping one of the gods of light, and they don't really have time for anybody else. So the fact that there's a giant swamp between them has often been good. You guys have been sent to. Sorry, it's called the Viren Marsh. That's where you're going. You guys have been sent out to the Viren Marsh because, as you might guess, there are lots of bandits and outlaws and that sort of stuff from both nations who go into the marsh to hide and smuggle and all sorts of stuff. There are 4 known paths through the marsh. One of them is like a major road that's actually protected mystically and so on. And that's where the major trade goes through. The other 3, not really protected, and you're really sort of on your own if you take those routes. And maybe not the best people choose to use them for whatever reason. So
Nothing circumspect.
yeah, I mean, it depends. So you guys had been out in the marsh. You had been sent looking for a particular band of bandits, and you've been out for probably 2 weeks. And ooh, what does it mean?
That was a tip.
Oh, all right.
Thank you. That was for the kids. And actually,
Yeah.
could you go over how people can interact with tips for the kids?
I can. So here's how tipping is going to work. If you tip $25, you give the team access to 1 reroll. So if they fail something, they can roll again. For $50, you can give the team an extra stunt point. Stunt points are what you use in Blue Rose to be extra awesome. So if you want them to be additionally awesome, you can tip them $50. And if you tip $500, I guess you get to decide what happens next.
Yeah.
So
You get to be part of the story.
yeah.
That's a lot of power.
Use it wisely.
And every $100 there's a Steam Key giveaway, and every 1,500 sponsors a child for 1 full year.
Yeah.
So
So that's badass.
yeah.
You know what? Don't use it wisely. Bring it on.
I like you to know that I'm the one person here who's died on this channel
Oh.
multiple times.
Well, you've come back, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Background over. Let's get into it.
Yes.
All right. So you guys are trudging through the Viren Marsh. You're frankly a little bit demoralized because this is a really unpleasant area that you're in. It's hot. It's wet. You know, you really haven't been dry in days, and you couldn't really complete your mission because the bandits either went somewhere else or have just been really good at eluding you. So you are decided to head back up this trail, Basically, you guys came up one trail and you're coming back on a different one. And about middle of the afternoon or so, up ahead, you start hearing some screams. And it actually sounds like a child.
What would you say?
Yeah. Screaming children, what are you going to do about it?
We tally forth.
Well, at least there'll finally be some action with which to prove our mettle.
Or we can do the right thing.
Oh, thank you.
What's the right thing?
So it's great work for
Go helping them out. We run headlong. Well, actually, let me think about this for a second. It could be a trap. Could be a monster. Or it could be evil children. But probably you're going to be innocent children who need help.
Well, what about a fast walk versus a run?
I like Clip. I like that.
I'd like to see the trap monster or evil child who can take down Valletta Charybdis, please.
As a giant wolf who can't actually speak, I'm going to just walk ahead. I'm going to, continue towards the children and leave my party behind a little bit.
Your nose is better than mine.
My nose,
I'm happy
yes.
to follow you.
Yes.
Exactly. I charge forward.
Right, we should probably go
Power
help
walk.
her.
Don't let the wolf get all the glory. Follow behind.
So yes, viewers, in Blue Rose, you can play intelligent psychic animals. So Emily is playing what is called a rye wolf.
I was born that
So
way.
she can. So you can psychically communicate with us.
Correct.
Yes.
Nice.
But just so you know, you want to play a psychic dolphin, you can.
Is your psychic voice sounding just like that?
Yes.
The sassy
Yes.
voice?
Yeah. All right. So Beatrice. Nice. Beatrice looks
Let's
ahead.
get this started with a hashtag reroll hashtag for the kids.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you have banked a reroll. So you rush ahead, and what you see in front of you up the trail is basically two sort of knots of activity. On the trail, you see a couple of kids, a boy and a girl. They both look like they're like under 10 years old, maybe. And they have sort of sticks. And they're trying to ward off these sort of
Here's
feral
something
looking.
for the kids. And also because I think the cast might need to adjust to make sure AJ doesn't die a horrible, horrible death yet again. Thank God there's no AC-20s here. D hashtag no headshots hashtag save Osh hashtag who loves you.
You're
Thank
lucky
you.
this is for the kids.
So there are children.
Yes. So there's a boy and a girl. They have sticks that they're holding out in front of them. They're trying to ward off these really sort of repulsive-looking dogs that are like covered with like mud and
Rolls are fun,
slime.
seems good.
Thank you. So there's sticks.
About 20 yards off the trail, you see there's sort of a little like hump of ground with a tree on it, and there is an older like teenage girl there, and she sort of has her back to the tree. It looks like maybe there's another kid behind her, like a smaller kid, and she also has like a walking stick sort of thing, and there are two more of these dogs threatening her, and she is bleeding already from places that she's been bitten.
Oh, I don't like that.
So
So-
2 sets of bad dogs and 2
Yes.
sets of kids in danger.
That's correct. So what you gonna do?
I'm gonna pull out my great bow.
All right.
Did I string it? Yes, I definitely strung it.
It sounds like we should roll initiative. So that is rolling your 3 dice and adding your dexterity. And if you have the initiative focus, you can add that also.
Does anything cool happen if you get triples? For initiative, it feels like a bit of a waste.
Would a triple what?
A triple 4.
In Titan's Grave, we had it so if you rolled a triple 6, that you did something legendary that like spawned stories.
Hashtag for the kids.
We can do
you.
that if you roll triple 6.
So does she earn 4 stunt points for that?
There are no stunts on initiative.
Okay.
So it was just a waste.
Yeah.
But nice
There should be like an entrance flourish. Like, you know, the wind suddenly picks up.
All
I
right.
spin my wand. Real cool.
11.
11. What'd you get?
Oh, and I didn't even add it up. That's 14.
14.
You say you add dex?
Yes.
All right, then 11.
11.
And 11.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. We're all on the same page here.
Almost.
I'm gonna roll for the dogs.
So sad to miss this morning, but you guys are awesome. Donate with me.
Oh, thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much,
much.
Jennifer Hale, who was planning on being here for the opening of the charity drive yesterday. Had some family business come up, but thank you so much for that amazing tip. You guys, the money that's going towards these kids is really going to help them get art therapy and go to school and be in safe, warm homes. So thank you so much for that tip. Really appreciate it.
And we're not nervous at all at having a robotic voice
Yeah.
say Jennifer Hale.
No, not at all.
Okay. I'm just writing
Am I
down.
the only one who finds it strange to see Tony Beeman without his horns? Anyway, good luck.
So happy.
Hashtag prom wheel, hashtag for the kids.
My head feels so good right now.
We can get the hat, so just...
Nope.
So should we split up? Should we go like 2 for 1 kid, like set of kids, or do we? Is there a moral implication here? Which one?
I think that we should do, like, we have 2 magical people, and we have 2 guys, I suppose.
Hunters of beasts, you mean?
Sure, why not? Let's split up 2 and 2. That way we can use our skills together.
Okay.
All right. Well, Beatrice, you have 1 initiative. So, using your wolf senses, what do you want to do?
Well, how? So the dogs
Yeah.
are they smaller than me? I imagine they are because I'm a wolf, and because I am great.
Because you're great.
I am great.
Yes, they are a little small.
Okay, so I want to take them. If they're really attacking these children and these children are bleeding,
Yeah.
I feel the need to rush to their side and aid them.
Okay.
So I would like to run up and attack the one that's closest with its teeth
Okay.
to the child.
So you can do a charge if
Yes,
you like.
I would like to do a charge.
Excellent.
So let's see. Oh,
So you're gonna roll for your bite, probably.
okay.
So you'll roll your 3d6.
Oh, that was
No. First you roll your 3d6.
Oh.
Yeah. So add those together.
10,
And then add that. 12.
12.
12.
Yes, 12. Accurate. 12.
And
Also
you-
13 plus
yes,
1 from the
I was gonna
charge.
say you get plus 1 from the charge.
13.
All right, so you run up and you bite one of these dogs in the butt. So
As you do.
Yeah, I want to slam right into it
Yeah.
and not get out of the way of this girl.
Now you roll.
And now I'm going to roll.
Did you roll any doubles on your attack? You did not. Okay. So then your damage
Is 6.
6. Okay. Okay. Great.
So I run and I leap into the butt of this other dog.
That's right.
And smash it.
And
And
it,
it,
it
Into the
yowls.
butt.
Into the butt.
slam right into it.
Teeth
I don't think
It's
this
very
is for
aggressive.
defense
I do
anymore.
not like to see humans in danger.
Mm-hmm.
Especially small ones.
Yes, it yowls and spins around, and the dogs go right now. So
I would like to glare very angrily at both of them.
you may.
Okay. I don't need to roll for that, right?
The dog that you bit is growling at you. And, the kids.
Wow, thank you.
3 stunts, hashtag for the kids.
I've got an 11. What is your defense?
It is 12.
Okay, so it snaps at you, but you are too fast for that dog. The other dog next to him is also going to attack you. Oh, 3 1s. That, by the way, is a very Chris Primus die roll. All my friends are laughing. So, all right, so it not only misses, but basically spins itself entirely around and ends up chasing its own tail instead of doing anything.
That's right.
Yeah.
Come at me.
The other two dogs are going to attack the older girl up on that little hillock. So she is hit once, and she is hit again, and the dog gets a stunt. Oh no. So viewers, when you get doubles on your dice and you succeed in your action, you generate what are called stunt points, and then you can use the stunt points to get cool effects. So in this case, let's see. The dog is going to do what's called a dual strike, which lets it attack two opponents. So it's basically going to rip into her legs and also nip at the kid that she is protecting that's behind her.
One reroll for the team. Hashtag Cromwheel, hashtag Zeke also, hashtag Neonet.
Hey, William.
Okay, so this dog it rips into the defender and the small kid behind, who screams and wrenches. Yeah. But so that's the dogs. Hugo, it is your go.
I am gonna draw my great bow
Yeah.
full back, but I'm not gonna actually fire yet. And I'm gonna go to the dogs that she did not attack, and I'll be like, dogs. I know you might not be able to speak our language, but you might have a good heart, and I don't want to attack in advance, even though you're doing something that's really naughty. But maybe it's a misunderstanding. We can talk this out peacefully, like, what'd you say to that? I don't want to use this bow.
All right. Well, I'm going to have you make a communications test.
Look, sometimes it's a misunderstanding.
You know, not every dog is a psychic dog. Sometimes they're just mad.
That is a stereotype.
Yeah. Let's see. What are you trying? I guess it's communication persuasion.
That happens to be my specialty.
Yeah.
I got a... That is 6, 10, 11... 14.
Okay, so one of those dogs turns around and is basically like, "Arr?" And it just seems confused.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Everyone's so quick to fight. You don't always have to fight. This is also really tiring holding the back of bow while you're trying to talk.
I know. Yeah. So that was a minor action, I would say. If there's a major action you would like to take, also you can.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna fire the one that didn't turn around, but not to hit it, but it hit right in front to get its attention.
Okay. You can do that. So,
Everyone's so violent.
make your attack roll.
Oh, I got doubles.
All right.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's a great roll. It's 9.
Well, you're just shooting at a patch of ground, so it doesn't need to be super accurate. So what was your drama die?
My drama die was 5.
5. Okay. So if you want to, you can spend the stunt points there.
Can stunt points be banked, or do they have to be
They
used?
have to be used, I think.
The idea of the stunt points is that you use them right away, to just keep things flowing.
And there are some cool non-combat ones on there too.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you could use that skirmish stunt, for example, to move that dog. So
Right.
you can essentially scare it away a little bit if you want to.
Actually, can I use a role-playing stunt instead of a combat stunt for this?
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to use 3. I'm going to use new enemies.
Uh-huh.
And I want to have the dog be attracted to me instead of the children.
Ah, very good. Okay. All right, so yeah, your arrow thunks right in front of the dog. It spins around and sees you, growls. So attention has been diverted. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yep.
I wasn't gonna correct you.
Yeah, you should have been first.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna fire my Christen at the wolf that has already been injured.
Okay.
Excuse me, it's a dog.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Always split the team. Y'all are gonna need a hashtag reroll.
It's my specialty.
Oh. We're getting quite good at it. Across the channel.
I got doubles, but I'm not sure if it made it. So that is 10.
Let's see. That is a miss.
And so does this count as a combat stunt or an arcane stunt? It's with the Christ.
It would be a combat stunt.
Okay.
But you need to hit to do a stunt.
Oh right, shoot.
Now you do have some banked rerolls, so if you want,
You should probably.
How many we
I
got?
got 4.
Okay, I'm gonna reroll that. I'm gonna use one. This is for the kids.
Literally.
Opportunities.
Okay, so that one is a 12.
That is a hit.
Nice. So, and that is 9 damage.
Nice. Okay, so you blast this dog with arcane energy, and that is exactly how much health it had left. So you bit it, and then you blasted it, and it howls and falls over in pieces.
Oh.
See, that is the language of beasts.
No, that's violence. That's not language. That's violence.
It's
Do
your
you speak
turn.
of violence?
I do, and in fact, I will speak violence now. I don't know, I've felt many a beast like this on the southern shores. I would speak to the dog, threatening the one by the tree by charging it and harpooning it with my whaling harpoon.
All right, you can.
I believe that gives me +1 to my attack for charge. That's 11.
That includes your charge.
Yes.
You just miss.
Ha! I will show you in a minute.
You could use a reroll if you want, also, or not.
Is
Up
the
to you.
girl currently threatened by 2 dogs still, or just the one?
So one of them is refocused on Hugo, and the other one was confused by Hugo. So you're not really sure what he's gonna do.
I'd better take that reroll to try to. I mean, I am a hunter of beast. I should. So 6. Ooh. 12. That's 17 and a double 6.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm here for promise and the kids. Love you, Thumpers.
Thank you.
Aw.
You promise.
Yeah.
Promise.
As long as I have this venue, let me just say it's pronounced Primus because it's an ongoing thing in my entire life.
And the bot won't.
Anyway, back to the action.
And I will use that to perform a lethal blow upon this foul beast.
So you got a 6 on your drama die?
Yes.
Yes, great.
Which means an extra 2d6.
It does.
So, which I'm gonna need.
You speak violence very well.
More. Oh. 20 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you harpoon it from snoot to toot, basically.
Who wants rotisserie dog for dinner?
Is that weird for you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I've expressed its glands.
Yeah. So yes, you confused it, and then he did that.
Dispatched it.
Yeah, dispatched it.
I feel kind of bad now.
Well, they was trying to eat a kid, so
This is
yeah.
true.
Good distraction, Hugo. I like you after all.
Okay, it is back to Emily.
All right. So there's one dog left, correct?
2.
2. All right.
Yeah, there's one on each group.
We dealt with one. They dealt
Okay.
with one.
So I would like to go after the other dog near me, but actually, I take it back. I would like to communicate with this dog
Okay.
psychically, if possible. Can I communicate with other animals also?
Yes.
Okay. I want to understand why they're attacking this girl now, and try to maybe, we've tried to sort of fight it out, but I want to make him relax a little bit. Like, step back. We've shown our force.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's
So,
very civilized of you.
you know, I didn't really intend to kill it. I just kind of want to whack it out of the way. But, yes. So, do I have to do a psychic contact
Yes,
roll?
that is correct.
Okay. So, let's see.
So, communication. That's what you had.
Yes. 9 or 8. Sorry, 8.
It should say in the power, which you
The target is
TN.
7, so you did it.
I did it.
And it's right there. Okay. Okay, you did it.
I did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I look at this dog and I look it straight down the snout, in the eye, and I ask it, why are you hurting this girl? There are so many of you and there are children everywhere. Why are you attacking all the children?
So you don't really get a verbal answer.
Yeah.
But when you touch its mind, you feel like these things are like permeated with like corrupting shadow magic, which makes you recoil
Okay.
because
Shadow magic.
just shadow magic. Yes.
So not great.
Yes.
Okay.
In the Blue Rose setting, using sorcery is one of the ways that you can corrupt yourself, and it also, of course, can corrupt people's places, animals, you name it.
So, in that same action, can I talk to someone else? And that would be one full.
No, I think you would need to make a separate roll for that.
Okay.
Does it say what sort of action it is?
Minor.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can do 2 minor actions in a round if you want. So.
Then I would like to turn to my other arcane friend, Elin, and communicate that these dogs are not attacking out of their own volition. They are being sent by some shadowy figure.
All right.
So, do we continue attacking them, or do we try to settle them and find out where they've come from?
Do I need to activate my own psychic powers to respond, or do I need to do that on my turn?
If you allow the contact, you 2 can converse.
Yeah, super do that.
You both do know that it's the nature of this is that the origin of the beasts
Here's a couple
themselves
hashtag
is shadow
rerolls.
magic. It's not like
You know,
there's
to
a
help you
person
avoid
who's compelling
headshots.
them. It's that they
Hashtag
are
sorry not sorry
sort of
out.
creatures of
Hashtag
corruption,
for
if
the
you will.
kids.
So, FYI.
Thanks, Greg.
So I can. So
So we should attack.
yeah, we should. Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay, great.
Well, I used my rolls.
Okay. Dogs are going to go?
We have learned things.
Yes. All right, Hugo, having attracted the attention of this dog.
Wow.
He charges you, and he hits you with a stunt. So,
I'm trying to be peaceful.
Simply
he's gonna
continuing your
do-
conversation.
I don't like this conversation anymore.
yeah, right? All right, so he does 11 points of damage. So you subtract your armor rating from that.
8 points of damage.
And then he also knocks you prone. So basically, he runs up and sort of jumps off the ground and hits you, and you are knocked on your ass.
Is he on top of me now?
No.
Okay.
I mean, he's right next to you, but he's not on top of you.
I don't suppose he's now tired and wants to take a nap, right?
You got all excited for this power hug, and it was
Sounds like fun to me.
Could you all make a
Angry.
perception test, please? Perception hearing.
Oh.
Do doubles do anything for this?
They can, yes.
Me too.
Not. This would be like maybe exploration stunt, probably.
I got 3 points. I will use it for the object of my attention, which allows, if I succeed with a 10, it allows me to receive a +1 bonus to further test to examine or perceive additional aspects. So I suppose in the future.
Okay. So anyone who got more than a 10 on that, you hear from further into the swamp, like, help, help.
Who else heard that? And I also got doubles.
Okay.
And I would like to use the That Makes Me Wonder stunt to do another perception. So it's something that we heard. Could I use searching to see if it's something that I see?
Searching.
Or just another straight perception roll and you'll tell me something
You could
cool?
do perception seeing if you wanted.
Okay.
Yeah. Searching is more like finding hidden stuff.
Okay. I probably didn't. That doesn't look so great. What is this? 9 plus 2 is 11.
You do not see anything.
Okay.
Can we hear which direction it's coming from?
It looks like, so basically, you guys are on the road and you guys are off the road a little bit. It's like further in the swamp that way. So.
Sounds like we're going to the swamp.
I don't like this swamp. It smells.
It's true. All right, so that dog attacked you. The other dog is going to attack you.
Great.
All right. That is 9. 11. What is your defense?
My defense is 12.
Okay, once again. Too fast.
Too fast.
All right.
It was a motorcycle.
It's a dog on a motorcycle.
It was a wolf growling.
A wolf.
Oh, I was like, is Daryl gonna motor down
Yes.
his crossbow? Hugo.
What type of action is it to get up?
Minor action.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm going to get up,
Yeah.
and I'm actually going to drop the bow, and I am going to grapple the thing
Oh, all right.
and try to pick it up and break over the knee. Like so.
Haha, now we're talking.
I'm trying to speak its language in a less aggressive manner. I'm going to use one of those rerolls.
Okay.
Better, warmer. Sort of. 9. Yeah, just 9. I don't think that's gonna be enough.
Did you add an ability to that? Or?
Oh wait. Pinpoint attack does it have a lower dexterity than me. I have 2.
That's for damage.
Oh, for damage. Okay.
Yes.
Then no, I have nothing to add to it.
Yeah. It is too slippery. It's got like swamp slime all over it.
Let me just love you.
Shadow creature, hug me.
The worst part about shadow animals is that they don't have very good hygiene.
True fact. All right, Ellen.
So I'll shout out, they can't control themselves, they're corrupted by shadow. And then blast the one that... Wait, have any of them been hurt again? Did you miss?
There's 2 left.
I don't think either one.
missed.
Yeah.
One is wrestling with Hugo right now.
Alright, well I don't want to hit Hugo, so
Thank you.
I'll fire at this one.
All right.
Oh, I got triple 5s.
Oh, nice.
That seems good.
Yeah.
So that's a 17. And I want to do lethal blow.
A fine choice.
So that's 14 plus 4. 18 points of damage.
Okay. You disintegrate his face.
Okay.
Yeah. Thump.
He's corrupted. What are you gonna do?
Kids like disintegrating faces. It's
Save the dogs. Save the world. Hashtag reroll.
We're murdering the dogs.
Hey, save the dogs for the kids. Mixed messages. Song of Sean.
Volato.
Yes, I believe I can aim and then attack the
You may.
dog that is currently wrestling with Hugo. I wish to. I pull my harpoon from the dog. And worry not about hygiene and spear the other dog. After taking careful aim.
We're gonna have a conversation after this about cleaning your weapon.
He's kind
It
of a brute.
is 11, 13, 14.
What's
the
that?
aim? I also got double 5s and 5 on the drama dice.
Great.
So why not just another lethal blow?
It's been working out pretty good.
It's worked out pretty well. I've hunted many a dog. It's a delicacy where I come from.
Cover your ears.
Not wolf, dog.
They're very similar.
Whoa.
Wow. That might be a dead dog.
20 points of damage again.
That is a dead dog. Yeah.
We're always so excessive.
We spit them like this. There's a special place you can hit them. It makes it easier to put them on the fire.
Yeah, you pierce it all the way through with your harpoon. And that ends it.
We saved the kids.
But there was
there's
that
still-
screen.
Oh no, you destroyed that dog. Right. Okay. So, you see no other dogs. You do hear some sort of like mewling sounds coming from deeper in the swamp. And
Do they sound like humanish or more animalish?
make a perception hearing test.
7?
You think they sound humanish?
You there, girl. Can you get these 2 children to safety?
I'll take him back to the trail.
Why were you off the trail in the first place?
Sorry. Let's make sure I name the kids correctly. Wooldeen said he heard someone in the swamp and he ran off.
Well, which one is Wooldeen?
The little kid.
The little one, okay. Put the name to his little name tag.
Well, Dean, you'll be a fine hunter yourself, I'm sure, someday, but you're a little young for hunting in the swamp.
Or a diplomat. Sometimes.
A multi-class.
If hunting doesn't work out, diplomacy is also
Do any of them look particularly hurt?
The oldest, she introduces herself as Halaya, and she looks to be 14, 15. She has been bitten several times and is bleeding.
Do any of you find magic users have healing spells, or should I take out? I pull out. It is literally duct tape.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're going to garrote her? That doesn't seem called.
I do actually.
Well, duct tape has uses even in, romantic fantasy.
Fear not his night person ways. He is most gentle, even when he should be violent.
Do you have bandages ready?
As a wolf, I do not have bandages ready, but I do have a healing skill.
You can use your
can
healing
make some.
arcana?
I would love to.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So
So if you look up their cure, I think is what you want.
The cure, you say?
Okay. So
A fine band of minstrels, I hear.
So either intelligence, healing, or willpower meditation. Plus that. If you don't have it, you just don't get a +2.
let's see. 10, I think. 10?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, that's for 11. But you have intelligence, which is higher.
11.
Yay!
Yes, 11 is what you need. This is a fatiguing arcana, so you have to make a test to see if you get fatigued from doing it.
Okay.
So that is a willpower self-discipline test. And you're looking for an 11.
Ta-da!
I did it.
All right, you are not fatigued.
I've rolled a lot of 11s during this game.
Okay.
11 is my new favorite number. So, is this just a sort of energy sort of coursing through, going to the child sort of situation?
Yes.
All right, so I go up to this child. It's the small one, correct?
No, it's the older
The
one.
it's
older
the
one?
oldest one who is
Okay.
the most.
I walk up to Halia,
Uh-huh.
the oldest, and I gently nuzzle her hand. And as I do so, her wounds start to heal up, and I look at her, and I just nod.
Okay, so she gets back. Did you happen to notice what your drama die was on your initial roll?
It was a 1.
It was a 1. Okay. So it's 1 plus your intelligence plus. Okay. Okay. So you stabilize her wounds, and she looks conflicted.
Because I'm a wolf.
Yes.
I just pet. Yeah, nice wolf.
A
This
nice
wolf
I
is
feel
corrupted by
fair.
goodness, not by shadows.
I don't believe it's called corrupted in that case. I believe it's called
Very convincing.
enlightened.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So are you going to rally up on the trail?
I think we should rally and then go to the source of the muley, which could either be a person in danger or an egregious trap that we're going to fall into and possibly die.
So can we all agree that if something looks slimy and gross and disgusting and like it's been corrupted by shadow, that we all know it's been corrupted by shadow and just like go for it?
Only because he said corrupted by shadow.
Okay.
I,
Yes.
I agree. And
Not just anything that looks mean, but when it's all like slimy like a gross.
I
Slimy
grew up with a
dog.
really nice fellow who happened to be suffering from a slime disease. Gentle as a soul.
If they say,
was he
"Ow, what are you
contagious?
doing?" I'll stop immediately.
Are you contagious?
My tusks. They're just tusks. That's it.
I would
You
like
look
to
slimy to me right now.
That's because I got wrestled by a corrupted. Ah! I start stomping towards it.
Wait, Hugo. I would like to think a little towards you.
Let me think at you. Let me think at you.
Do I have to accept the call?
You,
You do? Excellent. I think these children must know more about this situation. I feel like we should ask them more questions before we go barreling off into the swamps.
we are standing right here.
It's the
Good thing
slime
they don't
disease.
speak psychic
It's taking
wolf.
his mind.
I have to stand there, turn around, stomp back.
It's easier for you to ask since you have a voice.
Children, I'm gonna.
Yes.
Can you tell us everything you know about this potential screaming over there?
Maybe, like, what happened?
Yeah, it really is weird. It would be weird that they would be attacked off of this particular trail, right? Even this close.
No, I mean, this is the
This
marshes.
is one of the
Davis.
shady trails.
It's straight.
But
I was
why
thinking.
are they there in the first place?
They said that they heard the
Good
mewling.
question.
But why were they there in the first place?
Why were you there in the first place?
It's a little bit of a story, but to answer your immediate question, this is Halaya, the older one. She's like, you shouldn't follow that voice. These are mock hounds. They make distracting noises that sound like humans in distress or something like that to lure people off the trail.
It's kind of rude to mock
That
people.
is fascinating.
Yes.
It sounds like something that we should take care of, though.
Woldine, unfortunately, is too young. He didn't really know about them, and he just ran off, and I had to chase him.
So this mewling we hear, that's a mockhound?
Yes, there's at least one more out there.
Does it remain a threat to your people?
Well, I don't think it's gonna attack now that its friends have all been killed.
I'm gonna actually pull out one of my books and start flipping through to see if there's any entries about hounds and corrupted forces, whether they need to have a
Oh, sure.
live force to take care of them, or is it just like residual?
Yeah, make an intelligence, let's see, historical lore, I think, or no, natural lore. That's-
9. I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
Better. One more. 13.
Yes, when she says Mockhound, you're like, I think that's in one of my books. And it is a type of creature that is found here in the marsh. And it's unclear if it was bred by the Sorcerer King who ruled this area before it was a swamp, or if it's a result of the cataclysmic forces that were unleashed when that Sorcerer King was destroyed. But in any case, they are a plague in certain parts of the swamp.
I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is that they're most definitely evil.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news is that they probably can't be talked to, and I wasted a lot of time trying to do diplomacy over action.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree. I think that you have your ways and you can try them. And it can work sometimes. With these particular things, apparently not.
I'm being comforted by a wolf right now.
You
I'm
are.
very comforting.
So, so there's 4 kids. I'm going to name and describe them just so I can be clear as we're going through here. They introduce themselves. Halaya is the oldest one. She's 14. Modin is 12. He's sort of a sullen-looking boy. Adara is about 8. She is young and adorable and has freckles. And then Woldine is like the 5-year-old kid. And his hair is like white blonde, like super blonde. Adara, the 8-year-old, she is sort of behind Halaya and is like looking at you like she's both interested and repulsed by you. And it's like, you're not going to hurt me, are you?
Why would I hurt you?
I mean, you've got those...
These are just teeth. Night people have had a bad rap for a very long time. We are actually really gentle people if you get to know us. We were created by evil things, but being created does not make you what you are. You get to choose that for yourself, and we've chosen the peaceful path.
Ooh.
I smile.
Except for those dogs we just killed. They were evil because of how they were created.
I stop smiling.
So you get to choose?
You get to choose most of the time. If you have an intelligence higher than...
It would be weird to put a numerical value on that, but if it's more than that, yes.
See, would an evil person do this? I'll reach in and pull out a little notebook and make a little happy figurine and hand it to her.
Tell me, are there no adults around to supervise you, to look after you and teach you the ways of hunting?
This is Halaya again. Well, that's the second part of the story. We are from Jarzon. Our village, it was raided by priests and soldiers. They said our parents were heretics for the religious lessons they had been teaching us, and they locked us all up. And there was a confessor there who was making people confess their sins and
Stunt point for AJ, my hero. Hashtag for the kids.
Aw. One of the adults, a man named Morris, he freed us and brought us to the trail, and he told us to go find the Wisp, and that she could help us get to Aldous and escape. So that's what we're trying to do.
Well, good news, you're not far from Aldous now.
Do we know what the wisp is?
You could make an intelligence cultural lore.
15?
14.
12.
Quick, make a psychic link with one of us.
Okay. So Ellen, you and Hugo have heard of the Wisp. She is a woman who works here in the marsh and helps refugees from Jarzon get to Aldous. The Sovereign's Finest have attempted to contact and recruit her before, but she
Two
herself...
hashtag rerolls because Beatrice is best Beatrice and my favorite Shakespeare character. Hashtag for the kids.
Thank you.
All right. So she has proved stubbornly independent. She has not wanted to meet with the Sovereign's Finest or work with them. She's doing her own thing. So, but you know that she is active in this sort of activity.
Do we know where she is?
No. As near as the Sovereign's Finest know, she doesn't have a permanent base camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did this Morris tell you how to find the Wisp?
He did not. We were chased by soldiers, and he led them off in another direction. So we did not we did not get everything we needed to know from him, unfortunately.
He would have been flayed alive, most likely, if it was a confessor. Maybe he was okay. Maybe the confessor let him go.
There are a variety of punishments, sir.
I've heard.
Only the most extreme are met with death.
Well, should we help these kids find the Wisp? Or at least take them ourselves?
I mean, how far are we from Aldous proper? Like 2 weeks, you said?
No, you've been in the marsh that long. You think from here it's probably about 3 days.
Well, if we can get the children
Thanks.
there.
The dogs had names too. The one you killed was named Skippy. He was the runt of the litter. Poor Skippy, hashtag reroll.
Why? It's for the kids.
I mean,
It's for the kids.
He doesn't skip anymore.
Skipless.
Oh, this is so sad.
poor evil Skippy.
We should save some children.
Yeah.
Yes. I say we take them to Aldous, and if we meet the Wisp on the way, good for them and good for us. We've wanted to meet her for a long time.
Sounds good with me. We're heroes. Let's do heroic things.
I do believe our queen would want this.
If you could help us, I would greatly appreciate it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I could make it, but with the youngins, it's hard.
I suppose we wouldn't be able to get the corrupted taste of evil out of these dogs, so we'll have to feed them from our own stores.
Yes, please, no corrupt dog meat.
That really sounds not...
I would like to go up to the smallest child and sort of nudge him and motion that he can sit on my back. I will give him a ride to safety.
Oh, okay.
That's cute.
All right. He's like super excited.
I am too. Because I love children.
Yeah, he's right up there, you know. He's-
Heck yeah.
Well, we should probably make some headway because I want to be here when night falls. Because if there's one mock wolf, there could be many mock wolves.
Give them some manatee jerky from my pack. Some water.
This is a beautiful place. They're not endangered here. This is fine.
I'm pretty sure with them it wouldn't matter.
What's your wolf called?
Her name is Beatrice.
Oh, hi, Beatrice. Oh, good dog.
And
Oh, I'm sorry.
I make a mental link with him and I go, hello. Hello.
She might talk to you in your brain, but it's totally normal.
Was he super concerned?
So,
You watch this kid just go,
yeah, Dean's like, is this real life?
Not every wolf will talk to you in your brain, but
this wolf will. Hello, I'm your new friend.
Hi, Beatrice.
Hello, Woldine.
Are you from Aldous too?
From here and there, yes. Seems like you've had quite the you've endured quite the adventure today.
We have.
How long have you been on this journey?
Well, first we were prisoners, and then we had to escape, and we had to find the trail. It's been, I don't know, 5 days?
This kid keeps good track of time.
He does.
It's true.
Well, you'll be free in all this. You can worship whatever you want there, as long as you don't hurt anybody. No one's gonna say anything.
Oh, by the way, what do you worship?
Good question. Just want to make sure
Just make sure it's not like evil and torture.
He's a small boy. He's still learning.
Right?
Now who's stereotyping?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So as we're walking along, what are the other children sort of doing? Are we all kind of chatting with them, or are they kind of scared of us? Or
Halaya is willing to engage in conversation, and Modin seems a little uncomfortable and removed. He's not really talking to anybody. And Adara, she will engage, but is shy.
Important lesson taught today. Emily will kill dogs for kids. Hashtag reroll. Hashtag for the kids.
Thought you were on my side.
Yeah. So you all know that in Jarzon, they worship Leonoth, who is one of the 7 gods of light. In Aldis, Leonoth is generally honored as like a god of the hearth, hearth and home sort of thing. In Jarzon, he developed sort of a different aspect because in the years leading up to the Great Rebellion against the Sorcerer Kings, the rebels in the area of Jarzon, they met around the hearth, and in these small secret groups. And so to them, Leonoth became like the liberator and is called the keeper of the holy flame. So he is honored above the other gods of light there, whereas Aldis is more, you honor each god at the appropriate time sort of thing. So yes, Leonoth is their go-to deity, as you will.
I'll walk next to Modin after I make sure all the other, the youngest one is riding on a wolf and is having a good time.
Having a blast.
The eldest is chatting away. I'll just hang out next to the quiet kid.
Okay.
And just be quiet too.
Okay. All right, he sort of, will steal a glance at you from time to time.
But, you don't have to talk. It's cool.
Okay.
Just chill.
Yeah.
How do we know
Yes.
How do we know that Quiet Boy is not also corrupted with Shadow?
I'm pretty sure he's not, because most mock wolves lived their lives in this swamp. They've been here for 5 days. And if someone's corrupted in 5 days, that's kind of bad, I think. I mean, do you feel corrupted? We've been here 2 weeks.
I feel like everything about this place tries to corrupt me, and it's everything I can do to keep the stench off.
That smell, that's not corruption.
Well, I prefer the ocean, where you can jump into the water and clean yourself immediately. One jump into the water here, and I smell worse than I did before I entered the water.
Is that really possible?
Yes. Quite.
You don't have a wolf's nose.
Actually, a night person actually has a really keen sense of smell.
I have a wolf's nose on my necklace. It was not a psychic wolf, it was just a wolf.
How about you go scout ahead?
We're going till 8:30 or 9?
9.
9. Okay, great.
I will scout ahead. That's one of my talents and probably what I should be doing.
Would you like to go scout ahead?
I would like to scout
ahead.
So you spend some hours on the road, and then it's late in the day, and you basically the trail just sort of disappears amongst like the muck and the water, and you're going to need to find it on the other side.
Is that something I can do with my scouting ability?
Certainly you can try.
I will try. I have the talent. Oh wait, yeah, I have the talent. I don't know if that helps or if it's just a.
Sorry, I'm gonna look it up. Why didn't I bring 2 books?
In the meantime, I will communicate back to Beatrice.
Yes.
The trail has disappeared. I shall use my huntsman skills taught to me by my mother to find the way.
Oh, excellent. However, you don't have a wolf's keen sense of where they are in the world. You don't have a keen sense of smell like I do. You hunters, you think you understand this world, and yet you cannot possibly.
The call.
Yeah.
Wolf pwned.
You want to buck that kid and go scout?
So your scout talent gives you rerolls when you make stealth tests.
Okay.
What you want to do to try to find the other side of this is make an intelligence and navigation test.
Ooh.
Intelligence, you say?
I've got this, no worries. 10.
You think you're going in the right direction?
Yep, all good. Follow my smell since apparently you know where that is.
I'm going to sit back for this one.
All right.
Okay, all right, sure.
What could
Yeah,
possibly
we're
go
gonna
wrong?
follow the human hunter. It's fine.
Okay.
You know.
All right. So you, the group moves in amongst the muck. It's slow going there. And why don't you make another navigation test?
All right, 11.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We're really cool.
You continue to be confident.
Of course, this way.
I'm gonna sort of side eye towards you.
So you're walking along, and then you hear sort of a yelp, and you see Modin, the 12-year-old boy. He has like gone up onto what seemed like it was firmer ground, and the ground like sucks him under.
I was near him.
Not all the way under, but
It's lightning
basically
sand.
he's like up to his armpits in some sort of a sinkhole.
Wait.
Dangerous place.
Oh, I have to roll so high to do that. I was like, can I lift him with my mind?
Oh, I hope this helps.
You're definitely going in the right direction. You don't need a hashtag reroll.
Of course we don't. Nope, we're definitely going the right direction.
Definitely.
Heck yeah. Well, can I grab him?
You can.
Before you grab him, maybe we should like get some rope out.
I'm gonna make sure that he doesn't go all the way under. If you want to get rope out while I'm doing that.
I will do that.
All right, so you're just gonna grab him.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to make a strength might test.
My best skill.
Adepts. What'd you get?
A 5.
You might want to reroll that.
Yeah, use a reroll.
Yeah, let's do that. Better. 11.
Okay. What did you get on your drama die?
A 1.
A 1. Okay. So what we're doing here is what's called an advanced test, which is a way to have a test that tracks completion over time. So basically, whenever you succeed on a strength might check, try to pull him out of the swamp, you're going to look at the result of the drama die and let me know that. And when the total of all those reaches a certain threshold, then you have succeeded at the task.
Someone else will be better than me, but I just wanted to make sure that there was an initial.
Get in there,
So
you know?
Yeah.
you've got him. He's not going any deeper right now, but you have essentially made almost no progress in pulling him out. So
These arms are made for holding books and studying, not grasping children.
yeah, yeah.
And
he's just-
reads books, and he's pretty strong.
He's just like looking at you. He's not hysterical. He's just like,
This is kind of.
Another person will come over in a moment, and this will all be fine.
So you're saying that there's more freakouts from the adult than the child?
yes.
I don't want to lose a kid. It's bad. That's bad.
Bad luck.
Rep.
Bad karma.
So you got some rope out?
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, is there any trees nearby that are that I
Yes.
can make a lever with?
Yes.
This? So I'm gonna throw one over to the other, and then I'm gonna toss the other one to you, and that way we can use strength and
I'll try to catch a rope.
Hold on to the kid and the rope.
You just need to attach it.
Yeah, I just need to catch it. Hold on.
Make a dexterity test.
I am better at that. 11,
Yeah, that's good enough.
and can I do
You
anything
don't
cool?
just have to use brute strength. You use your thought, and you can use intelligence to create a pulley system. Yep, this is why us night creatures have become, what we are today by using diplomacy, democracy,
And ropes.
and scholastic aptitude to advance their station in life. And then I'm gonna start
Forward thinking.
always forward.
That's
So
right.
I have a rope, and I have a kid. These are the two things I have.
Okay, you don't have hands.
Here's the truth. I don't have arms.
I pulled my harpoon out. Which does my harpoon have a rope on it?
Why does the harpoon?
Why are you saying that?
it has a hook for one because it is a harpoon.
Right.
So.
Will this help?
No, how do you grab the rope with me?
You
We
do
both pull.
Okay, no, one of you's gotta hold this kid or
What
tie
if the
this
child
kid.
held onto the
I
harpoon?
leap into the sand and grab the kid.
Yes, thank you.
My people can breathe underwater. I don't see why sand would be a problem.
I'm not gonna argue. I will hand you both things.
All right, make a strength might test.
This is my life now.
You signed up for this.
We really are an odd match. What was the queen thinking?
12, and if it succeeds, I got doubles.
So yes, it does succeed. You don't need to worry about doubles, just the result of the drama die.
Yeah, which is 5.
5. Okay, so that goes towards your success threshold. So
Right.
so you pull and get the rope up in the tree, and he visibly is pulled partially up. He's not all the way out yet, but you're making progress.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think one more good pull can do it. Can we actually see him now? Or is he still kind of under...
See the kid? Or?
No, is he,
I did not intentionally put my head under the sand.
I thought for a second you did like a swan dive.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't jump into the sinkhole, right?
I jumped next to the kid.
Right.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought you just...
Yes.
Okay,
Then you would have a different problem. So.
I think one more heave pull at the same time we pull.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. 1, 2...
Make a roll, Hugo. Not you.
Oh.
Not the grunting one.
12.
12. Okay, that's good. What's your stunt die result?
3.
3. Okay. All right, you are super close. You've got him. He's basically only like from his knees down or still in the muck. So you think one other good heave ought to do it. So
Here you go. Mind over matter.
Mm-hmm. Mouth in motion.
Not emotion. Think about our ancestors and what they went through. Ooh. 6, 9, 11.
Good.
And 6 on emotion.
Oh, yeah.
On
Okay. Yeah, so it's like there's resistance and then boing, and he's like up in the air now, above the...
All right, that's better than I was thinking in my head. I was thinking like, that's a ridiculous trebuchet.
He just goes out of one and into another.
This is how you're getting all this. Just gonna...
Pretty fantastic, kid, huh? I bet you didn't have this in Jarzon.
How does Modin look right now?
What's that?
How does Modin look right now?
He's got a little bit of a smile the first time you've seen him smile at all. Kind of bouncing
fun.
above
Fun.
bouncing above his imminent death.
Well,
Kyle has a
let's
sixth sense of humor.
lead him back down to solid ground.
Thank you.
Got you.
That was interesting.
I'm gonna actually walk over to Aaliyah and just kind of lean over to her. It's like, is everything okay with that one over there?
I'll talk to you later.
That instills me with a lot of confidence.
That's right. Twice you wrestled death today, kid, and both times come out victorious. If you were older, I'd give you a drink.
He is 8. No, sorry.
No, he's
12.
Yeah.
That's drinking age.
Yes.
At that point,
I
like in
hope to gosh
medieval, it's drinking age.
That's 80-something in wolf years.
God, I'd be dead by then.
I may have taken some of the priest's wine once or twice.
This kid's cool. Just kidding. Don't.
Dance
drink.
For the kids.
This is for the kids.
Yes.
To get them education, to get them houses.
That's great due to the fact we live in a world where it's more appropriate for a 12-year-old to drink. If we were in another world where it wasn't, it would not be cool.
It was probably watered down and fine.
So, since Halia won't talk to Hugo right now, I want to talk to Woldine, who's sitting on my back for the children.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're going to say.
Now the kid almost drowned in dirt. You know who wouldn't get stuck in the sand? Skippy the dog. Skippy was a straight A student in doggy obedience school. He was an A student, #reroll.
Thanks for the reroll.
What to do with those feelings?
Yes.
These feelings of guilt.
Also,
Where are they coming from?
Technically accurate because mockhounds can run over the surface of the swamps.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
Well.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I still want to talk to this kid.
Yes.
And I would like to, since Halia's not offering up any information, I can psychically ask the other children
You can.
what's going on with their brothers. So I want to talk to Woldine since he seems to be relatively open as a young child, just sort of volunteering information.
Hey, what's up with your brother?
Kind of. So I say, that brother of yours, Modin. What's his story?
He's not my brother, silly.
No?
Just because it's Woden and Modin, making assumptions.
None of us are related.
None of
We're
you
just
are-
all from the same village.
Interesting. Huh.
But did you see him? He was in the air.
I did actually.
Could I do that?
Not today.
Oh.
But tell me, what happened to Woldine's family?
Oh, well, they were arrested like all our parents by the confessor.
I see. And how was that scary?
Yeah.
I imagine so.
Yeah, I got taken out of my bed in the middle of the night.
And how did you escape those people?
Morris helped us. Yeah. He was a nice guy. He lived in the village.
And has Modin? He doesn't seem to act strange ever, does he?
Yeah.
What kind of strange?
Well, like he didn't really have any friends to speak of in the village.
He's just by himself sometimes.
Yeah, he was by himself a lot.
We've all been.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm done talking to him for now.
Are you too sad?
I'm a little sad. I'm gonna just sort of nod and continue walking on.
Are we gonna walk next to him?
Are we walking?
Like we're
again?
cool. Me and
Okay.
Modin are cool.
Okay. You think it'd be a good time to perhaps camp for the evening. It is getting dark. If you want to make a perception searching test to find a decent campsite.
I do want to do that.
Well, I'm not finding a good spot. Unless that's a 6. Oh, that's a 6.
Yeah, the
I got
rose is a
12
6
at all.
on those dice.
14.
Is that
Yeah. So yeah, I think 14.
14? That's good. Yeah, you find a sort of a like a little hillock that's up out of the muck with a couple of trees on it, so a little bit of overhead shelter. Looks like a reasonable place to camp.
I think we should probably do watch.
It seems nice.
Even though we haven't had a lot of action until today, I have a bad feeling about things.
Yes.
Do you want to give me a watch order?
I'll do first.
Okay.
First is the best part of watch.
Oh, really?
First rule of Watch Club.
I'll take the darkest hours, the deepest part of the night. The foul beasts are most likely to attack us.
Is that
Is that 3?
second watch, third watch?
I'll take second watch. You can
You
take
need to
third.
be specific, son.
And then you wake up early.
I do wake up early. I will take dusk. Dawn?
Dawn.
Dawn.
No, I claim
What I meant was dawn.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And maybe if Halia can help me out with watch too, that'll be nice too. 2 eyes better than 1.
You want me to wake her up?
No.
Would I wake you up?
Yes, because I want to subtly talk to her about what's going on with Moden in a way that doesn't seem at all, suspicious.
Well, I'm going to assume that someone here has made a campfire and has, fed these children. I'm going to curl up next to the fire with Woldine for now.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm not a night person.
I guess I'll make the fire then. Thanks.
You are a night person. That makes sense.
Stereotyping.
I actually like 8 hours of sleep. In fact, I'm putting on the cream on my face.
Mud mask.
Plenty
Like,
of
oh,
mud.
this lightning sand that I found in the swamp. It's
So moisturizing.
Plenty to eat in the swamp if you know where to
Reroll
look.
for whoever needs it because hashtag for the kids.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so you eat, you set up your watches, you get a fire going, and then you take the first watch. After an hour or so, Modin gets up and comes over to you, and he's like, "Hey,
Hey.
I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, anything.
Why did you save me?"
Because you're a person. People are worth saving.
But who would care if I died, really?
Well, me, starting from the first time I realized, found you there, you're kids. Of course we're gonna save you. Silly goose.
I'm not used to people caring.
We'll get you set up. You'll be alright.
Are things really better in all this?
Hi, this is the ghost of Skippy. Where am I? Why is it cold? Where are my loving family? Why can't I skip anymore? Hashtag reroll, hashtag for Skippy, hashtag for the kids.
Don't worry, Skippy. You'll be warm soon enough when I roast your body over a fire.
We're not gonna eat Skippy.
Skippy's blown to pieces. We can't eat Skippy. Oh.
Well,
I thought Skippy was one whose head exploded. Oh.
some exploded.
That's worse.
I can't promise you that it'll be better in every way. It's gonna be different, it's gonna be new, but I never had my parents arrested by confessors.
Yeah.
So, got that for you?
Well, that does sound better.
It's a good land. You'll be safe.
So, very tentatively, you can feel like he's trying to make psychic contact with you?
I'll let him in.
Can you hear me?
I'll be like, yes, I can.
Oh.
You can talk to the wolf too. Not when she's sleeping. Don't wake her up. She's a little grumpy. But tomorrow you should say hey.
I've never been able to talk to anyone else like this before.
Point of inquiry.
Yeah.
You said that sorcery is like corrupting.
Yeah.
Like when children start to develop powers, are they like, do they need things in order not to go mad or turn dark? Or
Well, so basically, Arcana is like a general category of mystical stuff, psychic powers, and so on. Sorcery is sort of a subset of that, and it delves into like the shadow to power itself, and that's how people get corrupted. So it is possible for people who don't know what they're doing to inadvertently, reach for that power and corrupt themselves. So it is certainly good to train people, and in all this, of course, people are trained in how to use their abilities, and it's certainly in no way a stigma.
Is that different than in
Jarzon?
Yeah.
In Jarzon, if you have powers like that, basically your choices are join the church, go into exile.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want to go join the church,
yeah.
Although most of the powerful clergy are also do have arcana. So.
Mm-hmm. But if these parents weren't necessarily the most church-going folks, that makes sense. Yeah.
But because the use of powers can lead to sorcery and corruption, and the thing that they are most afraid of in Jarzon is the corruption that led to the fall of the Old Kingdom happening again.
Mm-hmm.
There is some suspicion.
Gotta lock that down.
Yeah. Gotta lock that down.
No, I went to the academy when I was younger than you, so we'll get you with the right people, and you can learn your gift.
You think it's a gift?
Well, I mean, you saw me explode a wolf, right?
That's true.
That's pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
I mean, you have to be very responsible with what you do and do not explode. I'm gonna point that out quick. So don't go around in the swamp trying to explode wolves. But I'm sure there will be a good place for you.
Okay.
You can talk to me in my brain anytime. Don't worry about it, buddy.
All right, I might do that. I'm gonna get some sleep now.
Yes, it's a good idea. You
Okay.
need to be strong tomorrow for not falling into mud holes.
Yes. So he goes over and falls asleep like that, and
I envy that boy.
yeah, me too. For real. So the rest of the night passes without event, and
Bet you were waiting for something crazy to happen.
And I wake up my next watch person.
Yes. And then I wake the wolf up. I scared off all the beasts in the forest.
We skip you completely,
course you
Hugo. We
I
let
thought you went
get
first.
we
I
let
was
you
second.
we let you get your 8
I'm
hours.
sorry.
Just wake up. Oh, I feel
Cranky
great.
yeah.
Get you that beauty sleep.
Not a morning person.
So the next day, you got some breakfast. You hit the road, and in the early afternoon, you have gotten to sort of stretch of this trail that looks almost deliberate, like like it looks more like a natural trail than just a bunch of.
Oh, there's not like a red
muck
arrow
and-
saying go that
I
way.
told you that wasn't the same rock. The third time.
So we didn't get led astray by our scout. Wow. I'm actually impressed or surprised.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I meant to have you make a third roll after that encounter, but for the kids, we'll let it slide.
So
this time.
generous.
And then you were lost in the marsh forever.
End
the end of the story.
The gods of this land are good.
Good news.
Come from a
The
dark.
ghost of Skippy is with you.
He's forgiven all of us.
Yeah.
I just realized something just now. Would I know offhand how long or how hard Jackson authorities would chase these kids to retrieve them?
Well, you know that their priesthood is pretty hardcore, particularly the confessors. So it is possible that
Maybe
the
we
kids
should
are being looked for.
hide our trails.
Well, yeah. I mean, how common is it for people to exile into all this?
It's pretty common.
And do they come hunting? Like, they won't cross the barrier of the country?
No, because although the two nations philosophically have a lot of differences, they do maintain a trade through that main road, and they have allied from time to time to face greater threats.
So it's one of those, like, you can't come back, but we're not going to hunt you down.
Yeah, they don't send people
And they're
into all this
just
together.
children.
Yeah.
Well, usually the children are the ones they want to capture most to send a message, and not talking from experience or anything.
Right?
Awkward.
These
So
are just
you,
children. I doubt one of them holds sorceress powers. Come on, Hugo.
Yeah. I don't even have any powers at all.
oh, good times. So up the trail, coming towards you, you can actually see another small group of people. There is a woman and two men. The men have pretty large backpacks full of something or other. When they are, I don't know, 50 feet away or so, they sort of stop, and the woman's like, "Hail, travelers.
Ew.
We're just going to Jarzon."
Have a good time.
The road ahead has been lost. I'm afraid you should know that.
What do you mean lost?
Swampy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, why aren't you on the main path?
This just seemed better suited for our needs.
I am suspicious.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Oh, come on.
Papa, this is Skippy Jr. It's my birthday and I know you went out to get me a gift. I can't wait to see you return. Mom is making your favorite. I love you. Hashtag reroll. Hashtag for the kids.
I think that the gift would have been like the body of a small child, so this makes me feel less bad.
Yeah.
Maybe just a leg.
Something portable.
I'm still sad. This is gonna stick with me forever. Yeah, but it is for the kids.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
See, that was without sass. I like it.
Yeah.
So,
Could I roll to figure out like what normally people would go on these off trails for?
Sure.
Because I like assume that's never anything legal. 8,
Add your intelligence to that.
9, 10, 11.
You know that smugglers use these trails a lot.
I want a psychic link with you, real quick.
I'll accept the
Ring.
calls.
All right.
So the toll though.
My worry is that if these folks become hostile, that we are traveling with 4 children. So do we let possible smugglers go without incident? Maybe make a report?
We're sovereign's finest. Technically, we're supposed to uphold the law of the land and be good.
Well,
and
but
what if-
here's the thing. This
you're not in my head.
But what if they kill one of the kids?
That's a good point. I'm actually more worried about if they see someone else. Like, if someone's hunting us and they say that we've gone that way. We could have diplomacy with our friend over here.
Do you want to try and make them say that they never saw us? Or are you trying, or do you want to dispatch them?
No. But
Oh, right.
why-
You're not the violent one. Yeah, so you want to talk it out.
Here's my question. They're smuggling stuff into Jarzan, which is much more strict. Maybe we don't have a problem with that.
maybe Jaron will take care of it.
Right? Like, maybe they're
I think
taking...
that
Are the backpacks
children-
child-sized? Could they be smuggling
I
children?
was curious about that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess theoretically you
Don't
could
know
fit a
why
child.
they would, but
Maybe they're running...
it was
Maybe they're
okay.
trying to escape tolerance.
Aw.
You want to be intolerant.
You know what? If they want that, they can go.
Is this kind of weird? Like we're just all looking at each other right now.
I was gonna say while this conversation is
Yeah,
happening,
what are you, what are
she
you
is
all doing?
continuing to talk. So she says, she's like, do you have children with you? It's dangerous out here, you know.
We're training them.
Yes, every child must be ripped from the mother and taken out. Actually, sorry, my culture must be ripped from the father and taken by the mother out to hunt, learn to be adults.
I see.
You're so good at jokes. This is my cousin,
culture.
and I put my arm around Modin, and these are his friends, and they were like, "Let's go to the swamp," and I was like, "Not alone, you silly kids." And it's a good backpacking trip. You're very prepared.
I'm just trying to stay behind everybody looking small.
Well,
I'm just a simple dog.
we're just gonna go on our way now. So
Just be careful. There are things out there. We've been hearing. Oh yeah, if you hear any mewing noises, don't go following them. Those are bad things.
mock wolves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those.
Or, sorry, mock dogs. Not mock wolves.
Want to make a connection with you real quick?
And
Ask
So they
them
start
how
coming
often
up the
they
trail.
do this.
I
do
do
they
want
travel
to try to
this
get an
path
idea of what they're up to. Like, just
Okay.
look at their packs, things like that.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys have made this trip before? You know what you're getting into? Okay.
This
See,
is-
we don't need to warn them of anything. They know what they're doing.
I'm really suspicious right now for children.
Should we ask if there's anything up on the trail ahead that we should be prepared for?
We haven't made this trip very often. Is there anything up that you just came from that we should watch for? Is Mockhound's about it?
Well, there's a good place to camp. There's an old ruined tower. It's mostly fallen over, but it still provides better protection than
Than some
tree.
hill
yeah.
in a swamp, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that old ruined tower by chance be the fallen place of a sorcerer king? A couple.
Oh well, I mean, this whole area used to be part of that kingdom.
I don't know, I'm just saying it might be the epicenter of corrupted power and all that.
I think we're leaving away from the epicenter of corrupted.
You know, I feel like we should continue on from this group.
Have a nice day.
All right, so
Children, why don't you get...
Do I
like,
pick up on anything
There.
like what they're carrying, or
no, the packs are sealed up, so it's bulky. I mean, whatever it is, a little arm.
I'm actually... Does it have any weird smells coming out of it?
Nope.
No, okay, just making sure.
Probably just goods. They're probably just jerks.
As we're walking away from them, I want to look back and listen to see if I can pick up any of the conversation they're having once they're out of, normal earshot. So-
Okay, make a perception hearing test.
16?
16?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good roll.
I was saving it.
Yeah. And we have 16 rerolls, so I guess we need to make some more dice.
Yeah.
You hear her say to the other guys, seem all right.
Okay. All right, let's continue on.
I guess my suspicions in like general sense of ill at ease was, wrong. And nothing bad is gonna happen at all. It's gonna be quite easy.
That's
We'll
right.
never have another conflict all the days of our lives.
Generally, mad dogs are evil, and generally humans from Aldous are good.
From all this, yes.
Okay, so you guys travel for the rest of the day, and
We travel for the
Yes, for the kids, literally. And
I'm sorry, my husband went to look for a present for our kids. Have you seen Skippy around? I miss him already. We're loving him so much. Cash reroll.
I've seen him around my harpoon.
Literally.
So you continue to march for the rest of the day. Towards the end of the day, you can, near the road, see what looked like it was once a larger tower, but now is basically sort of half fallen in, and there's only essentially the ground floor left. But there is an overhang of stone on the second floor, so you can get some cover from the elements. And it looks like this is a common camp place. There's a fire pit that looks like it's been used recently.
What time is it about?
It is probably 6 in the evening.
All right, so this is probably the best place to stop.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you have first watch.
You.
I'll take second.
You can have the.
You want third again?
The deep nights.
Yeah.
Well, I am once again dawn. It's
Not
dawn.
dusk.
It's dawn.
Yes.
Okay. You guys camp and have some food. Go to sleep.
How is the food?
You're eating trail rations,
So it's
like
disgusting.
beef jerky and
It's not that disgusting.
Try
It's
and put it in the
healthy.
water for you to soften it
I'm
up.
good.
there's like that sort of bread that's like so dry you
It's
have to
fine.
soak it
Oh,
or you
tack.
break your
Oh.
teeth.
I'm
And
gonna go find a mouse somewhere.
it's not full of
working for me.
weevils, so
Yeah.
there's at least that.
Okay, yeah.
You know, hardtack is a really interesting thing to have if you ever get a chance.
I will bear that in mind.
I mean, if you really want to try it, just mix some flour and water and bake it until it's really, really hard,
Yeah.
like beyond burnt, and eat it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. Volata,
Yes.
you're on watch. Could
And
you
the
make
deep
a perception hearing test for me?
Do you need a reroll?
I am telling myself affirmations. You're a good hunter. You're probably better than your brother.
That's
We have
People
so
probably
many
think
rerolls.
that,
It's
And
okay.
I only get an 8.
an 8. Okay. So yeah, man, watch. So boring. And your nose picks up something really rancid smelling. And you're sort of looking around like, is there like a dead mock dog around here somewhere or something? And then there's like a spear coming towards your face.
Whoa! Spear!
So you are surprised, and I'm gonna roll a little initiative here.
Ooh, that is not a good initiative.
I may not be doing my job, but I'm gonna.
Are you gonna do it first?
But I'm gonna not do my job first.
Yeah.
Pretty prepared to throw down for these kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna save them.
Yeah.
No harm. No foul.
No harm to the kids.
No harm to the kids.
Definite harm to
Definite
everything
harm and
else.
foul to everything else.
Yeah.
All right, what'd you get?
19.
Oh, all right.
Wow. Whoa.
Wait, getting
Getting a spear thrown in your
brought
face.
to by a spear
Good
tends to
morning.
wake a man up.
Why don't you all roll now?
Oh,
14.
Oh, you did.
11.
5?
Oh.
Oh, buddy.
I like to sleep.
You had your earplugs in. It's okay.
I had my
I know
little
the math. You're all snuggled.
My hair curls are in place.
Late to the party, so I'm still trying to catch up, but yay Blue Rose. Twitch RPG hashtag reroll to anyone who will do something awesome with it. Hashtag for the kids.
Nice, they got another one coming too.
All right. Okay, so in the surprise round, you're just going to get stabbed, and then we'll move on to regular initiative.
Just a quick stab.
Just a quick stabbing. So let's see, that is 11, 15.
15, and I don't get a defense because I was surprised.
No, this is the attack roll.
Oh, yes.
So your
There
defense
once
is
was a good
13.
cub who
13.
loved to prance. He lived his whole life hoping to, finally, get his chance. One day he encountered an angry hippie who violently skewered our poor
10 damage.
Skippy, and thus our prancing cub. Lifeless body was left under a shrub. Hashtag reroll.
I don't even know what to say to that.
So deduct your armor rating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I take 7 damage after that. Ah!
Okay, so you're just thinking how great you are when all of a sudden there's a spear in you, and there is a sort of like a lizard-ish humanoid in front of you with a sort of a crocodile face and a tail and a spear, covered with the slime of the marsh.
I don't like that.
Are you Hugo's friend? The one with the slime disease?
You're lucky I'm.
So we're gonna go into initiative order now. So you go first.
I shout, awake, hunters of the swamp, awake! Sovereign's finest! Evil has found its way upon us! And, do I need to ready my harpoon this turn, or am I ready to attack?
You've got it.
I got it, then I am gonna harpoon.
You can't really
this-
sheath a harpoon.
Right. I shall harpoon this crocodile.
It's pretty dark out, right?
Yes.
I got night vision.
Oh yeah.
15.
All right, that is a hit.
Hit. And there was no double. No. 9 damage.
Okay. Okay. It is wearing some crude armor as well.
Is it made out of human skin, so I don't have to be morally questioning what we're doing right now?
Sure. Sure it is.
I'm a crocodile with rough skin, but I'll wear some soft human skin to protect myself.
It's been tanned.
Okay.
Look, I'd rather not spend an entire round trying to.
Okay, so that was you, Beatrice.
Okay, so there's the only enemy in the vicinity is this giant lizard thing, correct?
Make
Or
a
maybe-
perception scene
Oh,
test.
okay.
Oh no, do you want to reroll that?
Yeah, I want to reroll that.
Yeah, we have
Thank
19 rerolls, so you know.
I don't think
feel
they're
free.
taking them down. You actually might need to actually press the buttons yourself.
Oh, am I supposed to do that? Yeah.
We also haven't used
Okay, 13.
13.
Okay. So you see that that there is another one of these things that has been creeping up from a different direction.
Which one is closest to the children?
The creeper.
Okay, I'm going after this creeper.
Yeah.
Do
Charge the
not want
creeper.
because, you know, it's been like 2 days on the road with these kids. I feel very attached to them, and I do not want them to come to harm.
You always want to
So-
keep creepers away from kids.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I want to charge.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to do that.
All right.
And I'm going to reroll. I rolled the exact same thing. Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to reroll again.
Yep. Use them up.
Better. All right. We'll call it good.
Because you did get a +1.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10. No.
And then plus your
Yeah,
attack,
10.
right?
10 plus...
break its accuracy. 2. 12.
12.
All right. That is what you need.
Okay, cool. So is this a creeper that has limbs?
Yes.
Okay, I want to attack whichever limb looks like it's going toward the children first.
Oh, I mean, limbs holding a spear.
Okay, well
Yeah.
then I would like to
Yeah.
grab an arm.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to chomp down on it as hard as possible, preferably breaking bone.
Okay.
Yes.
Roll your damage.
7.
Okay, good. Okay. All right, you bite into him, and he had thought he was doing a good job of creeping, and then all of a sudden,
Excuse
a wolf
me,
was
I'm a
biting.
how's that bone doing now?
You have not crunched his bone.
Disappointing, but there are always more chances.
Yes. These are troglodytes.
Okay.
You understand once you get closer to them. The hideous stench is a giveaway. The troglodyte's turn to attack. So you're gonna get some. Let's see. 13.
I have 13, so I think it hits.
That is a hit. No stunts, though. 10 points of damage again.
Yikes.
Beatrice does not like being bitten.
No.
Nope. Sort of hisses at you, and then I roll a 4. So...
Aha.
Got your arm.
You've been premised. Okay. Ellen.
Alright, so I will shoot the one attacking my good pal.
Okay.
That is, I got a doubles. 16.
Oh, that's a hit.
And where'd my thingies go? I got 4 stunt points. But can I use one of the ones that we've got?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I will make that 5 stunt points and do lethal damage.
Your favorite.
Yeah, it works so good. So it's 8 plus 6 is 14 points of damage.
Great. Okay. So, like, over your shoulder, this blast of arcane energy slams into the troglodyte.
Does he make a satisfying noise?
Yes.
Is it like a
now-
slither grunt? Like a...
you can smell, like, smoking
Oh, I thought
lizard
they
meat.
smelled bad raw.
Okay, Hugo.
Okay. Throughout all this, Hugo just seems to stand up, limp, takes off the sleeping mask, growls, walks behind the one that's attacking the wolf,
Yeah.
and tries to pick him up to slam him down on the ground because
right.
no one wakes him up on third watch. Holy, that's nice. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16.
That's a hit.
Okay, I also got doubles.
Great.
So I'm gonna spend another one of those lethal thing for a. Oh wait, that's role playing. I'm gonna do lethal blow, and instead of throwing him on the ground,
Yeah.
he just growls, spinning around on knees, and does a knee drop.
Ah, nice. All right, roll your damage.
Okay, that'll be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, that'll be 6.
And you get
Oh, and I get
2d6 more.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And then add your strength.
And my strength. 12, 13.
Okay, 13. All right, great. All right, so yeah, you get some classic wrestling move action in, and you can hear. You don't think you broke its back, but you certainly hear some crunching as you bring it down over your knee.
Like so.
Some amateur chiropractics.
Yes. Oh, I've suffered with this pain for years.
Suddenly I'm fine, but I'm about to die.
Okay, Volata, it is back to you.
The one who was just hit by the arcane bolt is still standing, or
Yes.
Yes. Volata, bleeding from 2 wounds, lashes out with his harpoon once more.
Ooh, that's nice.
Boom. 18?
That is certainly a
And
hit.
double with a 6.
Nice.
So you have more SP points than you can double up something.
You can double up, is that right?
Yeah.
You can't do the same stunt twice except for skirmish,
Right.
but you absolutely can use your stunt points to get different stunts. So with 6 stunt points, you could get 2 3s, a 4 and a 2. Or
I will combine lightning attack and pierce armor,
oh, there you go.
and that will look like this. I'm gonna stab this guy,
Yeah.
and then hurl my sailor's knife at the other one, who is still being attacked. Right.
Over my knee.
And pierce armor will make that person's armor. Actually, this attack, it'll be half armor.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Okay. Well, I already know I hit this guy. I would use it on the other guy, I guess. If that makes sense.
Right.
So,
Yes.
so I make another attack for that. I assume.
Technically against the rules, I don't care.
Is it?
But it's for the kids.
Yes, it's for
For the kid.
We'll break all the rules.
Yeah.
No rule
I would
holds
break
Malata
every rule
back.
for the
Um,
kids.
12 points with the knife.
Well, I guess it's not technically wrong. So, all right, good.
And how much on
So
the?
both hits.
Great.
So the wailing harpoon does.
Ooh.
Having a good night. 14 damage.
Okay.
The sailor's knife does 6 damage.
Okay. All right. You not only puncture the armor, but the entire troglodyte.
You like spraying through things.
Yeah. Well, it's really the harpoon and not a subtle weapon. So you shove it all the way through him, and he falls back with it in him, and then you spin around, toss your knife in the other one, and hit him as well. So nice move, sir. The remaining troglodyte is going to attack Beatrice. I got triple 5s. Ooh. So I hit you with 5 stunt points. So let's see, what should we do here?
Oh no.
We don't really have armor.
Why don't wolves use armor?
Okay, next time we're in a town.
Honestly, I feel like I would look pretty good in some like emerald green shit.
Yeah.
Get a
Magic wolf.
battle wolf.
Like
Yeah.
battle cat.
Yeah. I would like this. I would like you to make this happen for me. I do not have money because I'm a wolf.
I was gonna say, do they pay you?
That's
Can we
Well,
get
I
a
mean,
t-shirt with 2
that's
humans
fair.
howling at the moon?
All right, you're going to take 8 points of damage,
Yes, I would love that. Oh,
and
well,
then
okay.
it goes into a defensive stance.
Sorry,
Which,
8 points?
yeah, increases its defense, and it also uses a couple of points to skirmish, so it sidles over to where the kids are.
I don't like that.
No.
I do not like that one bit. Are the children awake, by the way?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. They better be huddling and trying to get the fuck away from
Yeah,
this.
so Halaya
there's gotta be a little
has
bit of
basically got them into the
self-preservation.
back,
Okay.
and they've set up a little defense with
Okay,
their
good.
walking
At least there's
sticks.
some self-preservation happening here, and
Yeah.
we're not, just doing all the heavy lifting.
They're
for
not
them.
running into a spear.
Okay, good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yep.
Sometimes I was a little concerned. All right.
Did you go? Did I skip you?
I believe I went at the beginning, didn't I?
You just did your thing. Did you
Oh,
then?
now it's my turn, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I would like to go after the big slithery thing that's going after the children.
All
because
right.
You know how I feel about that.
I do.
So, once again, I suppose I will charge, but this time from behind, and I'm gonna just jump and try to slam him down into the ground.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, yeah.
What'd you get?
Yeah. 14.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Did you get any stun points?
No.
No.
I never
You're missing out.
I know.
You're really cool.
Hey, you should try to get those. You could roll damage though.
I didn't come here to feel bad about my rolls. I came here to raise money for children.
Yeah. Well, roll your damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So you tackle this troglodyte, and you tackle it onto like a piece of masonry, and his neck snaps.
Excellent. Excellent. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. So the troglodytes been dispatched.
Done.
All right, then let's go back to bed.
I'm bleeding.
I suppose
Can you help him?
I suppose I can.
Hugo just immediately just maps back on, back to sleep immediately.
Just drops.
Enjoy your sleep.
8
Try not
hours.
to bleed on you. Wake you up.
Sorry, I'm trying to heal you. 8? Yeah, 8. I can heal him 8.
All right, some of my wounds disappear.
Did you do the thing to see if it made you tired?
I did not, because I can't remember what it is.
So Woldine, the little kid, is like yanking on your sleeve.
What's up, Woldine?
I just want to say thanks, mister. That was great.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. Hunting.
You got time.
We can't always hunt beasts. Sometimes we have to fight other types of creatures.
I'm sorry you got a spear in you.
Oh, well, it happens. Sometimes from my enemies, occasionally from my friends.
It's never happening to me.
Well, hopefully not at your age, but someday you'll want to take the spear and go hunt your own beasts.
We did this.
Or
Curiously,
become a
was he actually
baker.
holding the weapon?
In fact, are any of the spears
No.
good? Like still good? Like are any of the spears still
They're
intact?
usable, yeah.
I'll get one and I'll say here. Here, boy.
You mean the...
Tomorrow while we walk, I'll show you how to hold this.
He's 6 years old.
It's like as tall as him.
You're right. I break it in half and I give him the front end. That's more your size.
I'm excited to have this little kid just dragging half his spear point side down. Yeah.
I hope it was point side down.
He can't ride on my back anymore. Not now.
He's been tainted with violence.
Not until he's trained.
So the rest of the night passes. Some of you are able to get back to sleep. Others maybe not.
Yeah, no way.
After the evening's excitement. The next day, you get back on the road.
I feel great.
So
Did anything happen last night?
I do the sort of like wolf thing where I'm just
I think I've got troglodyte slime in my wounds, but otherwise.
Wait, we fought troglodytes?
You did great.
Okay.
So the next day, around noon, Adara, she just sort of stops walking and turns around, and she's like, we need to pray now. It's noon.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead.
go
Okay.
for it. I'm a wolf.
We don't have a hearthstone, so I guess we're just going to have to make do.
I have some cards here.
From cards?
Never mind.
Nice.
Boo. Shame on you. sir.
Hey, what's the road made out of?
It's dirt.
Oh,
Dirt.
okay.
Yeah.
Can't do anything cute.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
No,
sit
you
back
do- you
and
do
watch
you.
all this, interesting human cultural
Uh-huh.
stuff.
You said
Ooh.
deities aspect themselves in different environments. Do we have any concerns about this in the swamp area?
No. I mean, this isn't like the gods don't just like pop in.
Okay.
You took my name in
That would be crazy. I wasn't thinking the gods would just do that. in case anyone-
Which god is she praying to?
Leonoth.
Well, if he's eternal flame, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've got the sun. That's like a really big flame.
It is.
You could just pray to that.
Praise the sun. You could.
Yeah, you could
So
just praise the sun.
Halaya is like scornful, She's like, Adara, it's a waste of time. We don't need to do this.
If it makes her feel better while we're in this swamp, I'm not gonna stop her. But
Well, I'm not going to participate.
that's fine. I'm not either.
So she walks up the trail a little bit and is, like so.
I don't want to disturb her, but I'll use my scouting to kind of sneak up and just to keep an eye on the area.
Okay.
How long do
so
these prayers take?
Well, I guess you'll see what she wants to do.
Yeah, we'll be struggling.
Like if it goes longer than like 10 minutes, I'm gonna start.
Yes.
I might lay down and take a nap. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just gonna be
It's a
like, I'll
long
just
night.
pick you up and you can keep doing it. But we're gonna be.
So she's like, Leonoth, keeper of the holy flame, liberator of Jarzon, we thank you for delivering us from evil dogs and slimy lizards and all the nasty things in this swamp. And please watch over us and let us get to Aldous so we don't get eaten.
A reasonable request.
Yeah, pretty reasonable.
Pretty reasonable.
And the other than Halaya, the other kids sort of join in with her. They say a few things, some hosannas, and then they are done. And Halaya just looks like mad at this point.
I'm gonna actually walk up to her and try to strike the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so angry at this? I understand that you were persecuted from these people, but all this is a line of acceptance. What you firstly believe is that everyone has their own individual belief system, and the most important thing is to accept it, as long as they don't hurt other people for it.
That's nice. It makes me mad because my mother was a keeper. Keeper is what they call priests in Jerusalem. And that was the heresy of our village. In Jarzon, men are priests, women are not. And my mother had this relationship with Leonoth, and she led us in the village in her teachings, and in return we got a confessor and we got soldiers. So I am done with that church.
So one of the things I had to learn a long time ago is that even though some people say that they follow a belief, does not represent the entire belief as a whole. Even though they just interpret it in a different way. There are people in Aldous that also worship Leonith, and they might see it a completely different way. They might accept your mother for what she did, and I'm just saying, don't all throw out the baby with the bathwater. So,
Well, that's good to know. I will try.
come here.
I will try, but it's hard. I mean, I don't know if my mother's alive right now or what has happened to the adults of the village.
I make you this promise then. If I ever get a chance to, I will search out and find what happens. We come to these swamps a lot. Not necessarily to Jackson, but
Yeah.
we will ask. That is the duty of a sovereign's finest.
Well, thank you.
Sovereign's fine? What's the singular of finest?
I am a member of the Sovereign's
Yeah.
Finest. That's so many syllables.
Oh, you're called envoys.
There we go.
On the very modern definition of enlightened envoy.
So Adara walks up and is like, okay. And Halaya sort of shakes her hand, and then you guys get on the road again. All right, how are we doing on time? 20 to 9. Okay. So you guys travel into the afternoon, and it looks like, you're not out of the swamp, but you seem to be through the worst of it now. There's a little more light happening, a little less muck. and you pass through one area where the trail sort of constricts a bit, and there is some sort of brackish water on either side of it, and then you come through that into like a clearing, and on the other side of the clearing you see there are some soldiers there. They're wearing the uniforms of Jarzon.
I'm gonna dip.
Leaving us
I would like,
bodies.
once we see this, can we dip, or have they already seen us?
They have seen you.
My thing takes 10 minutes.
Oh.
You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I just want to start a torrential rainstorm, pretty please, using my weather.
All right. Well, I guess I should let you roll before I decide that you've been seen. So,
So what you're saying is you need time?
Yeah, to change the entire weather, it takes a little bit.
So you're saying you need someone to talk for at least 10 minutes?
I feel like
I was hoping that we wouldn't be seen, and then I could start a rainstorm, and then they would figure their life out.
How many of them are there?
there are 4 soldiers, and then there is a guy in priestly garb.
Are they just standing around?
Is my adept level my normal level?
Yeah,
Sorry. I just
Yes.
totally
And we
got
are
beat.
still in the swamp. We're not in Aldous.
correct.
They're just
Yes.
standing around.
Yeah, they're basically blocking the trail.
Oh, okay. So they're waiting for us.
Yeah.
How did they get so far ahead of us so fast?
These trails just
Different
sort of-
trail.
There really
different
aren't
soldiers.
trails here, as you didn't see.
All right,
Okay, so
children,
I
get
get it.
behind us. Who's the biggest person in our group?
One of you two.
I am a wolf.
I am,
Need I remind you?
I am svelte as a jungle cat.
All
So
right.
I don't have the strength to
Yeah,
retrieve
probably
them
you.
arms.
You go.
there's no test,
Uh-huh.
but it can fatigue me.
Yeah.
But so in 10 minutes, I want it to be like whatever the worst weather is here naturally.
Yeah.
That's what it is now.
Okay.
But only
So-
around them, not affecting us.
It's a mile radius.
Oh, good. Okay.
Sorry.
So
Can you
we're gonna
like get the edge?
get one.
Yeah, like,
like-
just starting from here, 1 mile. No, just centered on me. Screw it. I'm gonna protect these kids. Just to see if I get
In the
fatigued. What is the versus? The fatigue?
I should say.
It just says the target number. Fatigue, TN, 15.
Yeah, so you make it's a willpower self-discipline.
Willpower. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for those rerolls.
Okay, so not so. I'm fatigued.
Yo.
What does
Okay.
that mean?
So it means you're -1 to your tests, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a high number, so I
Yeah.
didn't want to use a bunch of. But yeah, so 10 minutes will be cool.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll see if you can get.
So chat
Yeah, 10
chat with
minutes
them. Give them a,
If only you had someone who
Here's
likes
my
to
question.
orate.
But yeah, I want to, but keep the kids like behind
Is
us.
is a thunderstorm gonna stop them? I mean, these are priests. Is that a confessor?
I'm sure they're. Oh yeah, is that a confessor?
You don't know.
I would like to talk to Waldine
Yep.
through my psychic contact.
Yep.
Do you recognize the clothing that priest is wearing? Is that someone you've seen before?
I don't know him. He's a keeper, though.
He's a keeper, so he's not a confessor.
I don't know.
Okay, just checking. I want to talk to. Ding! I want to talk to Halia now.
Okay.
Because she seems to actually have an idea of what
Yeah.
she's talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, girl, I know that I've never spoken to you before, so don't be too alarmed.
I'm just like,
It's Beatrice,
Hey,
your
girl.
friend Beatrice. I know, okay, limited time, so. Those folks up ahead, do you recognize them? Do you understand the clothing that they're wearing? Are they confessors? I've got a lot of questions. I want to jam pack them.
He's a priest. He's not a confessor.
okay.
So, are you alarmed by these people?
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yes. We don't want to go back with him. So the priest is like, the sovereign's finest. I should have guessed.
Do we have like an action pose that we can like take?
Yes.
Sovereigns?
Normally look up at the sky.
Mhm.
I'm glaring.
Jarzonians, well, not the finest. Sort of the B team, it looks like. We should have known.
Is the queen commanding you to kidnap children now?
Kidnap? They've come from their own volition, escaping persecution. I believe that we always accept people who are in terror of their lives. That's the oldest ways.
Yes, what a terrible land we have where we keep people safe.
No, they don't feel safe there. They clearly want to find a different way. And as being the finest of the sovereigns, envoys everywhere, it's our duty to protect them until they find that place. So
They
if you
said
can move
please.
aside.
Well, these children escaped from lawful confinement.
Confession.
Carefully choosing those words.
We need to bring them back to be reunited with their parents, so this heresy can be ended in a way that is fruitful for all.
Well, now that you said that, I reach in, as if I'm being ready, and then pull out a pair of spectacles. Do you have any form writing for that? Perhaps the international, what is that called? Diplomatic Treaty of Jarzon from 5,000 years ago. Do you have that paperwork right there? I want to see it. If not, we're going to have to go this traditional route, which might take at least 8 minutes, 51 seconds.
I'm sorry, is a shadow-tainted night person going to lecture me about the law now?
Super
Shadow tainted.
good.
Oh,
See, that just added at least 15 minutes onto this lecture. Go on, Hugo.
I believe now we need to talk about acceptance and not judging ones for appearance.
Look, Hugo's irritating nature is not due to his identity, his makeup. It's his own special irritating nature. So,
All right, Hugo.
show some respect.
Is there any chance I have a secret Hulk power that I can activate right now?
It's maybe not on the sheet.
You don't have a secret Hulk power. I was going to say is if you could make a communication persuasion test for me. And,
Filibuster!
Yeah, basically.
Filibuster check.
If you can roll a successful test, the result of your drama die will be how many minutes of this guy's time you can
Nice.
waste.
Waste a lot of them.
Okay, that's...
Got plenty of rerolls.
Re-
but-
Are you sure about that? That was a 9. Oh yeah, that's probably... I'm gonna reroll. Okay.
Good reroll powers.
Yes, that was a good decision.
Hey!
So that's 10, 14, 15, 16, 17. I got 18 with a 6 drama.
All right.
And it's a double.
Oh,
and
it's
you
double.
can
I can use
a
roleplay.
roleplay.
And I'm gonna also... Oh, I can't use this. With increasing the stun, also increase the filibuster time in this case. Or will only give me more stun points.
Maybe. I mean,
Let's spend a stun point then.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Flirt.
I'm gonna actually,
Tower of War.
since I have 6, I have 7. I'm gonna take stun silence because I have a great order powers,
Yep.
and I'm going to use the rest for Tower Will, which gives me an increase +1 to any opposed test when anyone tries to oppose me.
It's good when a GM does
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So yeah, you talk, give an impassioned speech, and
It's just clouds.
the soldiers look confused, and the priest looks increasingly angry.
I do have visual aids. I bring out
You pull out a whiteboard.
Visual aid now.
So while this is happening, like the sky starts to darken, and because you got a 6 on your stunt die, you waste enough time that 10 minutes passes and you are able to finish your arcana. And so there's like a crack of thunder and it starts to rain, and the priest is just like, enough of this. get the children, and the soldiers start to move forward. So,
Cool. They're gonna have such a bad day.
good result. Please roll initiative.
Ooh, that's not a good initiative roll. Is it worth re-rolling the initiative?
With our dice, yes.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna re-roll initiative.
The amount the thumpers have.
Thank you so much.
I got a
Ooh,
17.
much better.
You know what? I'm gonna reroll too. Oh, much
You add
better.
dex to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
16.
yeah, that's better.
14.
Wait, I had to listen to one of your
Who
speeches,
got
and
the
now it's
17?
raining.
I got 15.
Oh, you guys rolled real good.
That's because I got a reroll. It was
Thanks
not
for
that
the
good
rerolls,
before.
everybody.
My goal is to make them so miserable they leave.
Yeah. I feel like
This is an endurance penalty.
I'm about ready to smack on these guys.
So if we accidentally kill them, just curiously, just, as we do, would that be an international incident?
Well, you are in a lawless border region, so...
Yeah, so them talking about lawful stuff.
I tried. Look.
No, but them talking about it doesn't hold a lot of water.
When I first came to Halo, I had just moved into the transitional living program, the Hillcrest in Kansas in Minedot, and I was really broken up and lonely and like
Kids. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And we can always use another reroll, especially when we're going into a fight.
Against 4 people.
And a priest.
And a priest. That priest might have magic
who
powers.
might have magical powers. Luckily,
Totally
I'm a
gonna
wolf.
have magical powers.
Are
I can-
wolves immune to magic powers?
No, I can just take them.
Wolves and priests are natural enemies, everyone knows.
Does it say on my character sheet that
Yeah,
we're
it's-
like natural enemies? Is that what you're looking for?
It says +5 versus priest. That's so weird.
Oh, wow, that is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, it is 7 to 9. Okay, Ellen.
Me? So they're advancing. My cool storm has started.
Yes. Now, are you hoping to slip away with the cool storm?
I want to try and hide off the Are there we've been on the road. Have we been continuing to hear those mock hounds?
No.
Okay. I want to ask the kids, can any of you climb trees?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to be go off the trail, climb trees.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and help the littlest one. Cool.
Yay.
I don't want them to be fucking picked up and
Yeah.
run away. So, and after that goes, I don't want to be the first one to hit anyone. That's
I am
that's
rubbing off
your
on
job. Ooh, I can hold an action.
can.
Yeah, I'll use my minor. No, I can't do that because I need my minor one to get my guns going. I want to do. Can I do psychic shield while I'm doing the weather?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will do that. And if you want to let someone else go while I figure out what this is and roll it, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah.
Do I have to do anything?
I don't... I think you have you can use that when someone tries to do something to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think you need to actively activate it or anything.
Well, shoot. Look at me. All this time.
Look at you. My question for you, Emily, is that it is 5 to 9. Is there something else starting at 9?
There
or-
is. So I'm gonna say we can go for till 9:05.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's kick some ass.
Yeah. Okay. I just shoot the guy. I shoot the guy.
You're like,
I re-roll.
thank you, Thumpers.
Better. 12 plus accuracy is 14.
Okay. That's a hit.
Nice. 7 damage.
Okay.
Whatever the most badass looking soldier is. I mean the priest. I hit the priest.
Oh, hit the priest. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screw that guy.
Yeah,
I
he
hate him.
seems to be the head honcho there. You know? Really wants
See ya,
those
priest.
kids.
All right. So you blast him, and he grunts and it's like more heresy.
Yeah, all day, every day.
All right,
my life.
Volata.
I am. Am I able to get to the priest with my harpoon, or
The soldiers are in front of him. He sent them ahead, basically.
Then I will chuck my knife at the priest and say, "Here's some more heresy."
Yeah, you might wanna.
I'll reroll.
Why not?
I'm going to use all these rerolls in 10 minutes.
I'll reroll again because we have a lot. Ah! One more reroll. Hey, Bummer's name does good. 12, 34 to 15.
That's a hit.
All right. That's this one. 6 damage.
All right. Yeah, you hit him with your knife.
Hold on. Hold on.
Beatrice, go!
You know what? I just want to smash everybody. Sorry, I
Yeah.
got excited. So they're kind of standing in a circle-ish still?
So the 4 soldiers are advancing.
Okay.
So I wanna charge towards them, but I wanna feint and kind of curve around and like knock my hip into a couple of them to knock them over.
You want a domino effect, don't you?
I do. I really do. I really want that.
Well, maybe roll a stunt.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Do it. Yeah.
All right, that's a little bit better. So 10, and would that be with dexterity? Probably.
It's whatever your attack roll is. It's probably accuracy.
Oh, okay, then 12.
12. Okay, that's it.
Yeah. Nice. So, wanna
Did you
ram 'em,
get any
and then-
stunt points,
not
perhaps?
that time.
Well, you're
On my
really
first roll, I
unlucky on
did,
the stunt
but I
points.
feel like that would be kind of wrong.
Yeah, that would
my
technically
damage
be
is 4 plus 3 is 7.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. You knock into one and knock him off balance. Does not sadly create like a 9 pins
That's
effect.
incredibly disappointing, but there's always next time.
There is. Okay. Soldiers go. One of them is going to pause to attack you. Let's see. 14. Probably a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. So that is going to be 8 points of damage.
Oh, yikes.
And 2 of them are going to attack the maniac with the giant harpoon. 13 on the first attack.
That hits me.
And the other attack is also going to hit you
Uh-oh.
with 6 stunt points, unfortunately for you. So
Well, we died trying to save kids.
Don't let them cook me. I don't want to be eaten.
first attack does 8 damage. Second attack does 12 damage. And he is going to pierce your armor. And I think dual strike and also try to hit you.
Okay.
So piercing my armor takes away
Half
half
the
of it. Round up or down, or
Round down.
okay.
13.
13, that's barely enough.
Okay. Take 5.
I take 2.
Okay. Okay, and then the last soldier. Let's see. It's gonna shoot a bow at you.
My first attack at me this whole game.
Yeah, you've been good at hiding. 11.
That doesn't hit.
Oh, okay.
The rainstorm. Have you ever tried to shoot a bow in a rainstorm?
No.
That-
It would not be good.
Mhm.
Sounds not good.
So
Sounds
what
slippery.
can we do to combine our powers?
Yeah, so
I
do
can
we
really
I would like
take
to
it
form
down.
Voltron.
Yeah.
Oh, Voltron.
Yeah, let's Voltron. Let's Voltron.
All right, Hugo, it's your go.
All right, I'm gonna actually. How far away is the priest from me now after this time?
He is probably 40 feet.
40 feet. What's my speed? Oh, I can't reach him this turn. I am going to try something, and it might be silly.
Okay.
I'm going to take my great bow, which
Yeah.
is unstrung,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna slam it onto a rock to make as much noise as possible, and use the last of my tower will to get my bonus.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, you have broken international law. Go down now, or the entire might
I love
of all this
plan.
army
Love
will
it.
come upon you. His children worth the destruction of your lands in a war.
Oh. Okay.
Listen to the man.
Well, make a communication persuasion test,
Make a
orator.
really
Use as
good
many
roll.
rerolls as you need.
Use
I also get a
all
free
of them.
reroll just because
They're
I'm an
10.
orator.
That's true.
10 of them.
That's 6. That's not a bad roll. That's 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a 16,
Yep.
and I got doubles.
Okay, that's a good result.
And so I got 3 SB for that.
And you can take some more from our pool.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can. We
yes,
got 3.
please.
You could take up to 3.
Well, I could do sway to. Well, this is not really the crowd. I can sway. I'm gonna tower will it again. So I will take. I have 3, so we'll take 1 more SB.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So all this stuff is happening, blood and weapons flying over the place, and you it all stops. And you make this threat, and you can see that the priest really wants those kids, but he's calculating.
Think about the paperwork.
It's like you realize that their parents will not have an easy time.
They weren't going to anyway.
Don't fall for the parent trap.
He turns to
I-
the soldiers and says, let them pass.
I go collect the children out of the trees.
Come along, everybody, and I
I put the littlest one on the back of the
I
wall.
pull the swords out of my body. I'm like, I guess I'll let you go.
And then I casually, but very confidently, walk through everybody, and we all just kind of gather and walk down the path together.
So,
Okay.
I do want to ask one more thing.
Yeah.
So what is your name? So I can send an official grievance.
My name is Keeper Schwartz.
Schwartz.
Mm-hmm.
Be prepared to spend at least 4 to 6 weeks in front of a tribunal just to schedule an appointment.
I quake in my boots.
And I want to make the weather move, so we're fine.
Oh.
But it's gonna be muddy the whole way back.
You know that once we're healed up, we're gonna have to go after them.
Yeah, you're right. Will you do your language of violence?
I am not complaining, my friend. I'm not quite ready to speak my language anymore. I've had enough of it spoken to me this day.
Well, the kids climb down from the trees, and they're amazed at what has just happened, and it's like, thank you so much. We can't wait to start our new lives in all this.
I want to.
Save the kids!
We did
Save
it for the kids.
Excellent.
The kids!
I want to make sure that Modine gets a personal letter of recommendation from me to whatever the best academy is that will take in a magic kid.
Okay, absolutely.
I hate to cut us short, but we gotta switch over.
Yeah.
But Chris, thank you so much for running this. This is really fun.
Awesome.
You guys, it was really fun playing with you guys, and thank you so much for all the money that you guys raised for the kids, for the Halo Foundation during this stream. Check out Blue Rose; it's a really awesome campaign and setting, and so we're gonna switch it down to LA. You ready, QQ? Yep. Awesome. We'll see you later
Bye.
for D&D. Bye.